Hey guys, this is Sanjay from FTC Team 7477, Super 7. Today, I'm going to be talking about sorting lists in Java using Collections.sort. So, in the previous video, we talked about sorting arrays with arrays.sort. Lists have their own type of built-in sorting method, Collections.sort. This method makes it incredibly easy to sort a list in Java. So let's get into it by coding it from scratch. So the packages we need to import are java.util.arraylist. In a previous video, we talked about the difference between arrays and array lists. So if you don't know that yet, make sure to check that out. Next, we can import java.util.collections. This is essentially where the sorting happens since we're calling collections.sort. Now let's do import java.util.list. Just gives us the properties of a list. So we have all the importing done. Now let's build our program from the start. So let's start with our class. I already named my file main, and the file name has to match the class. So I just made it that. And let's do our main method. Public static void main string args, right? So we do curly brackets. Now let's initialize our list, right? So we have list integer. Let's just call it list equals new array list. Equals new array list. This is similar to how you define like a scanner in Java as well. If you don't know how to, it's scanner and then name equals the new scanner system.in. It's basically the basic format for like making a new object in Java. So now let's get on to actually sorting it, right? So right now our list is empty. So to add like values into our list, we can do collections dot add all, and we have to specify the list we're like adding to. So list, and now we can do like our numbers, like 5, 7, 10, 1, 2, 3, and let's just throw in a 6, right? So this is our current array. List 5, 7, 10, 1, 2, 3, 6, right? To sort it, we can simply just do collections dot sort, and of those we're doing, it's just called list. To print it, we can actually do something different the last time. We can just make a throwaway variable called I, but instead of doing it like a traditional for loop, we can use this operator, int I colon, in our list. Because basically, if you've worked with Python, it's the same as for int I in range of the amount of like things you want to print out. It's similar to the Python way of for loops, just saying for how many integers I are in the list, print each one. Print I plus that. Right. So now we can run this. Let's see what happens. This is our fully sorted array. Oh, I actually forgot to add a space here. Sorry about that. This is our fully sorted list here. But you may be thinking, well, if arrays.sort generalize to both primitive data types and non-primitive data types such as strings, can this? And you're right, it actually does generalize with strings as well. And to do that for strings, we can just initialize a new list. So let's just call this, let's do the standard initialization, list in brackets in a angle bracket string. Let's just call it list again, and we can just do new array list. So we've initialized. Now we have to add stuff. For this, we can also do collections.add all, and we have to specify which list. We're still doing list, and now we could just add stuff. So apple. Just gonna add random fruits. Banana. Cantaloupe. That's fruit, right? Yep. Durian. Right. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do up to there, right? So we have our list of like just strings, right? So essentially the same deal as before. We can just do collections.sort of our list. For strings, it orders them lexicographically, which is a fancy way of saying alphabetically. So that's good to know. And to print it, we could actually just do the same thing. You could use a standard for loop or the like operator. Operator's a bit shorter, so I'll go with that for now. For string, let's just say string in my list. We can use IntelliJ's built-in shortcut, and we can print string plus a space, so the numbers don't get like mushed up as before. So now let's run this. So we have our thing ordered alphabetically, but it was alphabetical from the start. So I'll just like add another thing. So I'll just say apples, right? If we run this, it sorts it alphabetically. So you have apple, apples, banana, cantaloupe, then durian. So yeah. And collection sort, it also handles like edge cases. So instead of, if I have just like an empty list, instead of like running an error like most like modern sorting algorithms, it just returns an empty list. And this makes collection sort a reliable tool for working with lists in Java. So let's like summarize everything we said in this video. In this video, we explained how to use collection sort to sort lists efficiently in Java. It can be used across integers, strings, or even more complex objects. This method still simplifies the sorting process. Thank you guys for watching the Super 7 program tutorial, and see you next time.